Okay, well, first of all, Craig, welcome to Mexico, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's my first time here, and I'm having a great time so far.
Did you try tacos and stuff?
That's the thing. I've got typically bad British taste in food.
All right.
So unless it's very bland, I'm probably not going to eat
You're
it.
not
But I
gonna-
might get educated later.
You're not going to enjoy it to the fullest, but you're going to try.
The best thing for me is the enthusiasm of everyone I've met so far, and the smiles and the passion and the love, and that's nice.
And
to
that's
see.
the main thing, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we're big fans of Call of Duty.
Yeah,
Big fans.
I've
In Mexico,
realised
we
that
love
now.
it.
I've realised that
It's a
now.
big passion.
And that is partly why I'm here. It's my absolute honour and privilege to represent our whole team and all their hard work on this amazing game that is out now. I can't believe it. It's actually come out.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to start with the first question. I mean, as we all know, Treyarch basically invented zombie mode. Yeah?
Yes.
And so what I wanted to know is how did that how did it come to you to invent this mode that it became so mainstream after
Yeah.
almost every game,
Yeah.
even you wouldn't imagine it, they had a zombie mode.
Well, I didn't invent it, fortunately. It was during World at War, which was a very serious, historically based game. We had some very passionate team members who had an idea, who worked in the wee small hours to just prototype this zombies mode, and it grew into Active and Potent. And initially, people were shocked and surprised and thought, does this even belong in a game like this? But once people played it and saw how fun it was, there was no way we couldn't put it in. So we put it in as really the first Easter egg. Zombies itself was an Easter egg. And we knew we were onto something. And the luxury of doing DLC is that we were able to add on to that game and make more maps and explore the mode more. We introduced proper characters with voices and unique voices, and then we started adding Easter eggs, and everything's just get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. To the point now, on a typical zombies map, each of the player characters has 600 or 700 lines of dialogue. There will be dozens and dozens of hidden Easter eggs that might be art things, or they might be audio logs. There's just so much buried in the game because it's a different type of storytelling. It's a storytelling that players need to invest in and live in to really learn about what's going on. It just doesn't come out and tell you what's happening.
And that's the beauty of it.
It needs you to be engaged, and I think that's one of the reasons that it's so successful, is we've been able to grow it in a way that was just giving the fans what they wanted.
Talking about, like, will we see the Masons in this thing?
It's not something I can really talk about, is it?
Mystery.
What I do say about Blackout mode in particular is it's kind of a celebration of the Black Ops history. It really is. You already know
It's a big
some
party.
Of you know some of the classic characters that are in there. You know some of the classic locations. I have to be careful myself because I've written dialogue for some characters, but I'm like, are they in the game yet?
It's going to
So
come
I
later.
need
All
to
right,
be
all right,
careful.
all right.
So
all right.
that's one of my evasive questions.
Let's not dig into it, but it kind of gives us an idea of what's coming.
It's going to keep going.
All right,
Like
cool.
Black Ops 3 grew enormously through its whole life cycle. We intend to do the same thing with this.
Awesome. All right, so we can tell it's a big thing right now, battle royales, right? I mean, it's a big thing right now.
Yeah.
So what I want to know is, I mean, you obviously love the game, you worked on it, but do you see like a before and after thing with battle royales with Black Ops 4?
I'm not sure what you mean, before and after.
Yeah, like is it a tiebreaker, an icebreaker? Like, would it be like, is it the battle royale? Would you say it's gonna change everything after this?
You mean other Call of Duty games or other games?
All the battle royales.
I don't know. I mean, we've just, as the beta showed, we've managed to bring the proper Call of Duty mechanics and gameplay feel, which is very unique. I think that separates us from other battle
That
royale
lifts
games.
it, yeah.
It really does. But also, just like I was saying before, the legacy of the Black Ops series that we can dip into and pull little things out. I think that's one of the things that makes it special. But above all else, it has to play great. And that's the thing with all our modes and all our games. It has to play great. And ideally, you've got to be playing with friends. You've got to be making friends. That's the joy of
Or
all
enemies.
Our modes. Or enemies, yeah. I prefer cooperative rather than competitive because
Yeah.
probably one of the worst players in the
Yeah,
studio.
I'm with you in that. I mean, I enjoy it, but I don't,
really enjoy
yeah.
playing zombies, but I've never finished one of the main quests. Even though I know what to do, my feeble Scottish hands are just not quick enough.
Feeble Scottish.
I don't know. But yeah.
All right, cool. Well, maybe you've been asked this before, but I mean, we have a lot of young guys watching the show right now, and they're interested in everything that comes with the industry. So I wanted to know, what would you tell a young guy that wants to get invested and wants to get started in this industry? What would be your advice?
My advice is,
Guy or girl, obviously.
yeah, obviously. I mean, it's funny because I look back at my own career, and as I say, I did my first game when I was 16, and it's hard to imagine being able to do that now.
Yeah.
Because making a game costs a lot of money, it takes a lot of equipment, it takes a lot of people. I think one of the most important pieces of advice I would give to anyone is learn to be collaborative, learn to learn from others,
Play
learn
co-op.
to improve your skills. Yeah, really in development. You know, over the years, and this isn't about Treyarch, but I've seen people come into development studios that had well, I want to do this, and if they don't get to do what they wanted, they're angry. And it's like, it doesn't work like that. You have to work with a team and come up with a unified vision for what you're making, and that's also the fun of it. But I think it's really important to just be humble, learn from those around you, and hopefully have some genuine talent, because if you can do something better than anyone else, that's a huge leg up. I mean, we hired our video editor, Michael Barnes, when he was 18, just based on his YouTube videos. And did you see the Blood of the Dead music video that came out just a couple of days ago?
No.
It's probably one of the greatest trailers we've ever released. And so that's a guy that got in 10 years ago when he was 18, round about there. So yeah, it's possible. Just work hard, be kind, be collaborative, and learn.
All right. Enjoy it most.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool question.
Yes.
I mean, you could say that Treyarch just made one of the most iconic games ever. I mean, it's Call of Duty. There's nothing like it, right?
Yeah.
So, how do you think Black Ops 4 lives up to that legacy? You know.
I genuinely believe that there is more content in this game. There's certainly more writing than there's ever been in this game, because across all the modes, there's just so much variety to it, and there's so many secrets and things to be discovered everywhere, you know. And even in multiplayer, you're going to learn a lot more about both the returning specialists and the new specialists that are being introduced. So yeah, I just feel that this is the most complete package we've ever had. There's more variety in it, there's more ways to play with your friends, there's more the customization options in zombies. I need to get into them a bit more. I need to slow the zombies down. I need to give myself more health. Then maybe I'll do a little bit better. So yeah, I think it's just a big package of almost unlimited gameplay. And we're really proud. I'm proud of it. I said loud, but I meant proud.
Are you proud? Really proud?
Proud, very proud.
Great. All right, great. Well, thanks a lot.
Thank you, my pleasure.
It's been an honor.
And thank you to all our fans in Mexico and across all of Latin America. We absolutely love you. We know how passionate you are.
The man.
Thank you. Cheers.